Brian's here. D's here. Reef is here.
Reef.
Actually, I thought Reef was with you, D, because I heard a baby in the back crying. I thought that was Reef. I'm just saying, but I know it's your daughter. What is wrong with you, dog? It's okay. It's a
Listen,
big
I
game.
don't.
It's not the end of the world.
I don't trust these dudes.
What do you mean trust?
I don't trust them. Big bottom line. Like I don't. In big games, bro, they have shown me that they will under pressure. At least in my experience.
I mean, you talking about like your time rooting for the Cowboys?
Yeah, my entire time. Not a. These dudes will, and then if you want to say different players, I've seen the same group of players will under the pressure.
What you mean by will?
Like,
that's
not
just not playing to up to your not even playing up to your ability. So like even with San Fran in 2021, I won't even go with 2022. Even with San Fran in 2021, motherfuckers had 16 penalties. Who the fuck has 16 penalties in a playoff game?
Yeah, but even with 16 penalties, they beat us by 3?
They still beat us. Because we had 16. That's Wilton. That's playing undisciplined football. That's Wilton, man.
So they wilted last year?
Yeah. No. Defense did it. There was one man that wilted last year under the pressure.
Yeah.
And it's my dude, and he fucking wilted like a wallflower.
So you think last year in that game that Dak had the offensive coordinator to
I don't want
him.
Wait,
let me finish.
Kellen Moore don't make you throw a red zone interception. Bottom line,
Kellen Moore don't make you throw a red zone interception. But putting your offense in second, if when it's 2nd and 2 and you going empty and you run the same freaking play that you ran 3 plays prior will cause you to throw an interception.
No, throw the ball away.
You can't
scramble.
Do
get
that.
out the pot. There was other options than to just throw the ball.
Yeah, but going, you know what I hate about empty from a defensive standpoint? You know they throwing the football. You're not even giving any options to the defense.
No, you're not.
Then the run.
And Schultz ran
you don't have like the type of receiving personnel you need to do that.
Well, so we got that this year, right?
I think we have a better group than last year.
All right, and then we got the guru, the offensive coordinator, the motherfucker calling plays y'all want, right?
I'm not saying he's the guy that calling plays that I want. I'm saying he has the experience in those situations.
Let's see how I just gotta see it. I'm gonna have to.
Hold on. You know what? We're gonna go with the regular season real quick. I think in week 1, didn't he say we was in trouble? He said that. Am I wrong? I'm talking about Reef. He was like, "Oh my God, we're in trouble."
That front 7 specific.
I respect the talent.
You did say that. No, you.
No, I didn't say. I did not say. I didn't say I didn't. I'm not denying.
Right. It's the difference with respect and borderline on fear. So then, week 2, I think we had to put. We also had a situation where he was like, "Oh my God, Quentin Williams." It was another one where you were just kind of like, hey, maybe you could just be this dude. Maybe this is you. You're not like a half empty type glass person. You just believe the glass is cracked.
Because the glass has been cracked for me for 18 years. I used to have hope. I used to have like, oh yeah, like we could get better. For me personally, it's been the same thing.
Have gotten better. They have.
Imagine if you was a Dolphin fan.
No, I told John this earlier. It could be worse. I told him I could be a Browns fan.
You know what, Brian? I get what he's saying, and D, but they act like they experienced 1 in 15. They act like they experienced 44.
I mean,
but it's the fact that you filled out these so talented teams. These such good rosters, and it's consistently underachieving. It's not even meeting expectations.
It's not underachieving because here's the thing: At the end of the year, there's going to be one team that wins,
Yeah.
and everybody else is disappointed. You
Yeah.
also got to look at this. It's not like we got knocked out of the playoffs by, I don't know, the Giants. It's the 49ers. They're a good
I
football team.
just want us to make progress. We don't make no progress in the playoffs.
We have. You've had 2 back-to-back seasons where you went 12-4.
I
Okay,
don't
that's
care
something.
about that.
No,
Respectfully,
no, no.
I
Let
don't
me
care
finish.
about the
Let me
regular
finish.
The
season.
same thing happened in the
Let me
playoffs.
finish. Making it to the Super Bowl.
Brian, I don't even want to make it to the Super Bowl. I just want to see an NFC Championship game.
I agree with you. But even
Well,
getting
I
there,
don't have low expectations in the NFC Championship game, but I'll say this: when was the last time we won a playoff game on the road?
2022
Against the 2014 against the Lions.
No, that wasn't on the road.
That was at home.
Yeah.
Shit. And
Exactly. They didn't win a playoff game on the road with Tony Romo.
I mean, but how much progression is that, though? Like,
because it's a journey. It's a journey, gentlemen.
There's no but you. Yeah, we win. This is my thing. This is
building a championship team.
This is my whole thing. Like, okay, yeah, we win. We probably gonna win 12, but we probably gonna win 12 games again this year. Yay, 3 12+ win seasons. What the fuck does it matter if you still getting bounced in the divisional round? Like,
to get to that point, you got to have consistency in getting in the playoffs. If you don't have consistency in getting in the playoffs, then you're not going to win. You're not during your years, especially with the Tony Romo years. It was 1 year you had a good year, then the next year you had an 8-8 season. 1 year you might have a good year, and then the next year you go 4-12. You can't build a team.
And you know what, Brian? Let me piggyback. Hold on, Brian. Let me piggyback on the 4-12 because Reef revealed this to me. I don't know what D felt. How many times have we ever seen Tony Romo went down? The season was over with. Mm-hmm. Remember that? Jason would have one player would go down, and the season is over with. Oh, so you look at this team. Look at the team. We lost Dak Prescott for 5 games. They still won. Here's another one. This isn't about the player. Humor is stuck in there. He's not Tyron Smith. I'm not even on that. Nope. We lose Tyron, and Dak Prescott got post-traumatic stress syndrome because the guy that left tackle came block. Mike McCarthy, and then here's the thing. They did lose it in San Francisco. But there's no one is going to sit and tell me that y'all thought, maybe Brian was because he's a defensive coach. When they went up there last year, they kept every person under their stats for that season offensively. They were much tougher. They were a tough team, and they still had a chance to win the game. Yeah. It's like Brian said, this is not microwave, y'all. You can't pour water on the championship.
But y'all are comfortable. But this is my thing. Y'all are comfortable with building and being. Y'all seen it.
That's the way it's supposed to be done. That's how it's build it.
But I didn't see shit but disappointment.
I get you. But on any level of football, when I played high school football, it was the same process. My freshman year, we was 5-5. My sophomore year, we had a good season. My junior year, we had a good season. My senior year, we had a good season. It took time to build. Like when I got to college, my first year, my freshman year, it was 5-6. The next year, we had a 10-1 season. We moved up to Division 1AA. In that next year, we was in the 1AA semifinals. It's football, bro. Like it takes time to build a winner. You gotta have consistency.
I get that because I went through the same thing in high school. I can't say college. College, we was always like good, but I went through the same thing.
So that's the problem. That's killing me.
Not like for y'all want me to be confident.
No, I didn't say that.
I
just don't. You straight
I don't want you to
negative.
be confident. What I want you to know what I want you to be is just be cool, man, and just let it play out. Hey, the one thing about it. Okay, we gonna either be 4-1 at the end of this game, or we're gonna be 3-2. That's in 5 games, you 3-2. So if you go 3-2 every 5 games, you making it to the playoffs. Now, when you get to because I don't want to be playing my best football in October. I want to be playing my best football in January and going into February. That's when I want to be playing my best football. And it's like we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things we got to overcome. We done had to overcome injuries with Tyron. We overcome that. We still got to overcome injuries with Trayvon. We ain't had no real test. Tonight is going to be a real test, in my opinion, to see where we are with Trayvon. The defense. Everybody was talking about this defense was elite. I can't say that yet. I need to see better disciplined football, especially from the front. Like, sometimes they get out of position. Sometimes they play hero ball. I need to see the linebackers step up. To me, this ain't a complete team. To me, right now, I'll say last year's team was a lot better than this year's team because we got positions that's got to prove. Tight ends got to show up. Like, tonight is a game where they got to show up, in my opinion. But, I feel better going into this game versus San Francisco because the offensive coordinator and Mike McCarthy have been in these situations. They've been in these games, so they know how to prepare for these games. They know what to do. And I feel like McCarthy has kind of been holding back a little bit offensively for this type of game when you need to bring out stuff that you haven't seen before.
And they also haven't had a chance to use a lot of stuff because we're long teams out. So
and when you need to show a defense a certain look, 2 or 3 weeks of film, and then come out in that same look, but then you do something different. This San Francisco team, they're a good team. They ain't no juggernaut. They ain't unbeatable. I feel you. Don't get me wrong. I feel you because it's like, when you're a Cowboy fan, and it's like everybody that look at you know you're a Cowboy fan. They ask why you're a Cowboy fan. They want to laugh at you. They want to crack jokes. I get that. But other cats whose teams be talking shit, did nothing, no. Unless you're a Patriots fan, or a Chiefs fan, ain't nobody talking no bullshit. Every team has their issues. The Dolphins been trying to find a doggone Dan Marino. They've been trying to find their quarterback since Dan Marino left football. The Bills ain't never had no playoff success as far as Super Bowls.
And then you know what? Let's go with the Dolphins thing. They look like a juggernaut, and then the Bills put them in their place.
Put them in their place, and then you turn around this week, and the Bills look like they can't even play football.
Right. It's a but I don't. But Brian sees the progress. You don't, because you told me last year when Prescott went down, you start studying the draft.
Absolutely. And I ain't like, listen.
So you don't even give him credit.
I don't, because I don't believe in the organization. It's just bottom line. They have given me no faith. They have given me no reason to believe in them, especially in the postseason. Not in the Mike McCarthy area. I don't give a fuck that he won a road playoff game. Good whoopty fucking do. We won 1 in 20 years.
Bro.
He your friend. This
bro,
is your
friend.
Bro,
you tripping.
Like, this is some real talk. Like, I gotta see it. Let's see in the playoffs when we get in the dance if it's gonna be the same old shit as it always is, or is we gonna make some progress.
So I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think San Francisco is a better organization than us?
Like, what do you mean by that? All time, no. But the past 20 years, yes.
Really? Oh, okay. Hold on. You know they ain't won a Super Bowl since 1994.
That's fine. You don't have to win a Super. I'm not asking. Y'all acting like I'm saying we have to win it. No.
Okay, but I'm just saying they've been bounced too, and they were bad for a period of time. Until they've still had more playoff success in the past 20 years than us. Playoff success. If you ask any coach, head coach will reveal and say championship or bust.
Y'all are thinking about it from like a coach, like y'all like Mike McCarthy.
Everything else is progress.
I'm thinking about it from a fan.
I know when you acting like a nut. You not even acting like a dude who played before. I mean, Lee is chill, even though he did admit he wouldn't want therapy tonight. But you've been like this all season. I mean, is he always like this?
Yeah, bro. He's always
Oh,
always.
okay.
Oh,
All right, now at
I,
least know
he,
it's the first
he,
time.
he just try to be realistic. He look at it from like a realistic standpoint. And like,
No, realistic is one thing. None of us is sitting here saying that Dallas is going to win the Super Bowl. We just confident with the football team we going out here. We've been like this for every damn game. I mean, it's Texas, man. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Every damn game. I mean, we won last week. I'm quite sure he can really. He called me saying, "Would it be wrong if I'm unhappy?" Motherfucker, we beat him 30-3. What the fuck?
Oh man, I get what he's saying though.
I feel like it turns the point.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Like it's just okay. It's this. So it's like, all right, yeah, we won 12 plus games. We probably gonna win 12 plus more games. Yeah, bro. And then I'm gonna get to the playoffs, bro. And then we lose in the divisional round, and I'm like, yeah. Is it really progress? Sure.
Not a lot of teams win 12 games straight, back to back. That's still. You have to look at the progress of it. You have to still look at it. If you look at compared to this team in the McCarthy era compared to Jason, it's vastly different. That is special team.
Can I ask you this, Sean?
Huh?
Can I ask you this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if we get to the playoffs and say we lose to it, we go 12-4 again, or 12-5, and we lose in the divisional round again. Is there progress there?
Who do we lose to and how?
I mean, a loss is a loss.
I know, but you still have to look at the overall context of it. Like you have to see how it is. It's still
that's excuses,
it would
bro.
still be progress. See, I understand both of y'all suffer from mental trauma of disappointment.
Y'all gotta stop watching the 4-letter and the 3-letter.
No, I don't watch them. What I watch is my first memory is Tony Romo fumbling the snap on the goddamn 2. My first memory is watching Patrick Creighton drop a pass and Amari Tuma break 15 tackles and go 60 yards. My problem is we go up to Minnesota and get our ass whooped by old ass Brett Favre, and Sidney Rice is out here looking like Randy Moss. My problem is that's my problem.
So wait a minute. Have we gotten beat like that during McCarthy's era in the playoffs? No.
I've only seen us get blown out once in the playoffs. Other than that, we lose in heartbreaking fashion every time.
I mean, it's always disappointing. Look, man, listen. When you get with a sports team, you better be lucky if you see one championship. People have heartbreak all the time. It's part of the deal. There's no guarantee for this, man. If you want a happy ending, watch Disney movies. Because this is the dance that comes with sports. Even though we saw 3, me and Brian has suffered way more than
but it paid off with 3 of them things.
It paid out with 3 of them, but at the end of the day, like, I live in Atlanta, bro. Do you understand the suffering that they have? Like, do you understand that they was up 28-3 in the Super Bowl and lost?
But I can't claim. The thing is, like, y'all talking about the organization as a whole. I can't claim them 3 Super Bowls. I just like the team.
No, I understand that.
Why you can't? I'm the Falcons right now. I'm essentially the Falcons.
But what we're trying to let you understand is, you want to be able to have the ability to get in the dance.
Yeah.
Me and Brian is saying, when we had Jason. And because Brian is the only person besides Dick who seems to understand how good McCarthy is. He talks about it all the time. That dude, for 10 years, they was always in the playoffs. You want to just be able to get to the playoffs. That is success within itself. You've had it, 12-12. They didn't do that under Jason. It was 13, and then you'll have a 7-9 season. 8-8, 12-4, up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you put a backup in there, he was ill prepared.
So
I mean,
y'all
if you
telling
can't
me
look
as
at,
I
if you
should
can't
be
look
so
at
I
him
should be
thinking,
happy with just winning,
I
like
didn't
say the
say
next
happy.
two.
No,
No,
we're
no.
not
I'm
saying
saying
that.
okay. Comfortable. I should see the
Not comfortable.
progress in us winning. So we're probably gonna win 12 plus games the next 2 years. Let's be realistic with that. We're probably gonna win 12 plus games the next 2 years. So if we get bounced the next 2 years in the divisional round, I should still see that as progress.
I
never
don't
said
think we're
that.
getting bounced in one of the next 2 years.
And
I honestly feel like right now this team can make it to the NFC Championship. I truly do. But at the end of the day, it's one game at a time. It's one quarter of the season at a time. We got through the first quarter of the season 3-1. All right, now we're going into second quarter of the season. Gonna be some tougher games. We got San Fran. Then we go from San Fran. We got to play the Chargers. Those are gonna be two big time games. Okay, we split those big time games and we come out 2-0 in those big time games. This team is set up for some big time success, but we got to take it week by week. You can't think about what happened last year. You can't think about what happened in 2014. You can't think about what happened in 2016. That shit gone. You can't get it back. It happened. It is what it is. It happened. Now, here's the deal. We're in 2023. What's gonna happen in 2023? Is it okay? Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl in 28 years. Winning a Super Bowl is hard, man.
because if it
One
was
of the
easy, everybody
greatest,
would do it, bro.
one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, is Aaron Rodgers, has one Super Bowl win.
Why do y'all
One.
keep bringing up Super Bowls though? I'm talking
No.
about
What
just
I'm
getting
saying,
to
what
a
I'm saying
championship
is,
game.
That's
what
the
I'm saying
goal.
is how hard it is to even get to that game. He's played in multiple NFC championship games and have come up short in all of them. Every last one of them since the Super Bowl.
The teams that he went against, they were really good football teams. And we have two teams we have to go through: Philly, San Fran. So that's not going to be easy. I'm just saying, calm down. It's one game. It's one game.
Man, drink you a beer or something,
But
man. Drink you a shot or something, man.
But this is
Jeez.
my thing though. Like, this is my thing. Like hypothetically, if we go win 12 plus games this year and the next year, and we get bounced in the division round again, should I see that as us having progress?
You know what you said earlier to me when we was talking about something? You said context. Remember that? You got to look at the context of it. How we get bounced. You can't. Everyone, just like you, I think D said, it's still a win. You also got to look at how the losses are. The team hasn't given up. They quit on Jason. They quit on Wade. I don't see no giving up. I also see development. I see a tough football team. And here's the thing, too. When you got a Michael Parsons, you have a
I ain't had one of them.
Yeah. That's like Lawrence.
I seen a DeMarcus Ware. What you mean?
He was, hey, bro.
They're a little different. They're a little different. They're a little different.
We're not gonna do that. He might be more talented, but I need to see it over a 10-year span.
DeMarcus Ware was a beast.
He
DeMarcus Ware is alumni of my me and DeMarcus Ware played football at the same school, not at the same time. DeMarcus Ware is a beast. Parsons is a game changer.
Well, you know what, Brian? I'll say this.
There's a difference.
I say this too, though.
Nah, but I ain't gonna disrespect DeMarcus because
I'm not disrespecting.
DeMarcus Ware played for Jason Garrett. If I had Bill Parcells all those years, that's a little bit different.
Okay, I give you that.
Enough other type of guys.
I give
you
that.
Got a better coach.
I give you that.
Right, he's proven this.
I give you that.
Right, so you got to look at this and say, okay, we got a chance. You know, everybody don't have a chance in the NFC. Everybody don't have a chance. It's
but the
4 teams.
DeMarcus's impact on the defense. DeMarcus was one piece. Okay, DeMarcus was a great player. He's a Hall of Fame player. Not taking anything from him, but what we have in Michael Parsons is a little bit different of a players. Yeah, you got to see it for multiple times. But what I've seen with Michael Parsons has been some things that I don't think DeMarcus Ware could do. as far as how he elevates the entire team, as far as how hard he makes them play. It was times. It was times and it could be coaching, and I'll say it's coaching as well too. I think they have way better coaching. Jason Garrett, I don't think he ever.
But I also think Parsons actually plays with a better team, like a better team.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do what I would say about DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware kept us from being the fucking like one of the worst defenses in football to at least average.
No one's denying,
they missed on a lot of defensive players. They missed on a lot of defensive players to put around.
Yeah, no one's denying his impact. But I'm just saying,
I agree with that.
They have a good football team. Bland can play. You got Gilmore. You got good football players. They have a tougher football team. It's one game. It's one game.
You got better safeties.
Yeah, you got better.
Way better safeties.
Yeah, you got better safeties. We got a Tyler Smith. I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Hey, man, you need to get the all 20. You got the all 22?
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
But he just so when you watch that, you don't see where, okay, hey, all right, now I see what the issue was with this, or man, I see, because I've watched it a few times.
Yeah, no, my bad. Go ahead, B.
Like I'm looking at Mozzie. I see a whole different cat from what I seen in preseason, from what I seen at Michigan. Like the last 2 games, Mozzie been getting off the ball. Mozzie been causing havoc. He hadn't been getting the playing time. It's gonna be a game tonight where you're gonna need Mozzie, where you're gonna need Gallimore. Gallimore was balling. Sunday. He played his ass off Sunday. You're gonna need players like Clark. You're gonna need players like Bland. You're gonna need players like Bell. You're gonna need Wanye. We got the players. We got the depth that we haven't had in years past. When you take Michael Parsons off the field, the defensive line is not a big time drop. Like when you took DeMarcus Ware off the field, the defensive line took a major drop. They went from above average with DeMarcus Ware on the field to way below NFL standard when he was off the field. You take Micah off the field, you still got a suitable defensive line. You got D-Law being able to not just be having to rush the pass all the time. He can be a defensive stalwart. We got players on every level. Except for the linebackers. I'll take that back to linebackers. We got players in the secondary.
I think they backers are good, but it's saying they only as good as the interior.
This game right here to me is gonna be a game for them. They're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to play great. They can't take the cheese, and they're gonna have to tackle well.
They have to, like you said, they have to do their job. No hero
they gotta do their job. This is gonna be a game where if there's a gap there,
do your job.
You gotta shoot that gap and make that happen.
You're not doing your gap assignments, your run fits. It's gonna be a hard. But you gotta realize, I just think by human nature, as much as what you're talking, I think they thinking the same thing. They're gonna be amped in for this. So,
and I think Purdy gonna give us a couple of chances to pick the ball off.
Oh yes, because he gave us chances last year.
Yeah. I really do. I think he's going to give us some chance to pick the ball off. And I just think that the 49ers, for this game, I think the 49ers are going to come in. They're going to be a little bit overconfident. They're going to think that, hey, I think
they're going to play their regular.
I think they're going to be overconfident.
I don't know how they are, but they could.
Come in and like, man,
they could because they got them twice.
Yeah, because you beat them in times past.
Yeah,
and I don't
beat them in the road and you beat them at home.
You beat them at home.
Right.
And you feel like you're the tougher team. You don't feel like this team is tough. And it's a statement game for the Cowboys to come out and say, hey, we ain't gonna be no pushover. And if y'all see us in the playoffs, we're gonna be a tough out.
Here's the over. Here's the over and under. Jarif text 50 times tonight. Over or under?
Over?
Nah, I won't even. I'm not even gonna be in the chat. I'm just gonna watch.
You can be in the chat.
Nah, you might need to be in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
we don't want you to break out no windows.
I think you
make sure you put some padlock on your cabinets and you ain't breaking no plates or nothing, and breaking no glasses or nothing. So You might need to be in the chat, man. It might give you.
I mean, we both understand where you're coming from, man.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we're just trying to tell you to just calm down a little bit. It's a long season, bro.
Yeah.
And as I said, you want to be healthy and peaking going into the playoffs. You don't win it in week 5. I agree with Brian. It is a statement game because you want to let them know we're gonna see you again. But just chill out, man. I don't understand how you can't see progression with this team. I get it.
I'm saying like if it's like me personally, like I get like okay, winning 3 straight 12+ game or like 2. I think we're gonna win 12 games this year. I get it. Winning.
They may win. They may win 11. I don't know.
You know what I mean? I get that. That's good. That's good. But I'm like I've seen us be 13-3. I might have not seen us do it back to back.
What you did is you saw 13-3, and then next year you saw a drop off. Then you'll see,
and then I seen 12-4. It's just how it go. I mean, but it led to the same result. Like I just listen. I promise you, I'll be way more satisfied if we just win one playoff game. We get to the divisional round, just win one. Just win one playoff game. That's all I ask.
They won one playoff game last year. You're not satisfied. So what you talking about? You lying?
I seen us winning the wild card, so I'm cool with that.
But it was against Brady. It was against the Bucks, a team that they didn't beat.
Me personally, not me. But this is not me. I didn't the Bucks weren't fucking good last year.
Yeah, but still,
we did what we were. In my opinion, we did what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, but they was coming off of losing against Washington, so. I wasn't with you last year. I didn't talk to you last year. D says you pretty much negative Nick all the time. So
he just. I'm just very I'm very like he said. Like I guess I'm a little too like pessimistic, but I'm very realistic on like stuff. Like I'm not.
I mean, realistic is one thing. Well, hold on. When Brian and Don was telling you about the quarterback that you like, you was defensive. You was like, no, he's a player. When I criticized Caleb Williams, you in his corner.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are you not like that with this? Because
I believe in him. I don't really necessarily.
Why don't you just say that then? This has nothing to do with that. It's your belief is struck, but it's because of disappointment. I get that everybody, but you have to look at 12-12 back to back. That's trending the right way. Now they do have to take the next step. They got to go on a playoff run. That's what you want. That's what Prescott has to do. But dog, here's the thing: if Eli Manning can do it, Joe Flacco can do it. Brad Johnson.
I'm not saying they can't do it. I just gotta see it.
Back to back, leading the league in turnovers. That ain't stuff people just do. You know,
that ain't never happened in NFL history.
Right, and they may do it a third time. So they trending in the right direction. They just got to have playoff success. That's their next step, and they're capable.
That's the next step. And this game right here is the next step to trending toward having better playoff success.
Exactly.
Because in order to win in the playoffs, you got to compete and beat playoff teams in the regular season, not just your rooter-poop teams, not just your Jets. You can't just beat on these teams. You got to be competitive in those games. Like tonight, I want to see a competitive football game. If we win, I'm fine. If we lose, I'm going to be fine. But I don't want to see a team that folds under the pressure. I'll give you that. I don't want to see a team that folds under the pressure. I want to see a quarterback that takes care of the football and makes decisions. I want to see the old Dak Prescott. I want to see the Dak Prescott before the injury.
Remember I said if he plays like he does in 2021, they should win. Because both teams are evenly matched.
I want to see that guy. I want to see that guy, running when he need to run, keeping the offense on schedule. I mean, he's one of the best third down quarterbacks in the NFL, whether it's third and long or third and short. When they get in the red zone, San Francisco doesn't have a great red zone defense. Are we going to take advantage of hitting them up on the outside? They are a great team defense when you play to their strengths. You got to make them do things. You got to make them uncomfortable. Run the ball at their ass. They're not a great run defensive team. They've never been a great run defensive team. Run the ball at their ass.
They pass rush. They're a pass rush team.
You know, run the ball at them. You know, I'm not scared of their interior. I'm a little bit worried about Bosa.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried about Hargrave. I've always liked Hargrave since he was in Pittsburgh.
Hey man, 73 ain't having that, bro.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out.
And here's the thing: didn't we play Hargraves twice last year?
Yeah.
It's competition, man. It's competition.
I get that. I'm not gonna poo and just say like, yeah, we got. You know what I mean? Like I said, I respect other cats' talent. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
put it this way: I respect it too. If this was the 2020 roster, I don't even think we'll be on, because I'll be like, they're gonna get rolled.
Yeah.
When you have a good roster, you have belief to say, okay, I can see it. Because last year's playoff game is what changed for me, because they were just a much more physically tougher team.
Yeah.
And so they've shown it. The only thing I worry with them is maybe, I don't know what the Arizona game was, because I know you said, when I rewatched that, even though I agree with Brian about the mistakes, I also just saw lack of energy. And maybe that could have been, maybe everybody had the flu, because you said
I saw Logan.
Yeah, they just didn't seem to have no energy.
I saw a disinterested football team.
Right.
And I'm telling you, that week you had the injury to Trayvon. Okay. And then on Saturday, then you had the injury to Biotish and and Big 70 and Martin. Then you had Saturday morning, you wake up and it's like, damn, Tyron Smith, his ACL just stopped working. You know, so it's like, okay, he having issues. So it's like, as a team, you down because you missing your brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I think they just came out, okay, this Arizona, let's come out and let's just show what we can do and just go ahead and try to get this win. And Arizona came to play.
Yeah,
Arizona's been in every freaking football game that they have played in.
They're competitive football team.
We just did not turn the ball, or we didn't get a turnover to get some momentum. The momentum stayed with them the whole game, and they pulled the win out. You know,
every time we would get something going, we would self-destruct with some self-inflicted moment.
We moved the ball in the red. We scored in the red zone once or twice. I think we win that game. We didn't score in the red zone. So, but you learned from that game. You came back the next week, still struggled a little bit in the red zone, but the defense was more focused. No, you wasn't playing a mobile quarterback, but the defense was more focused. You know, the defense played their keys. The defense played their run. Because you knew they were going to come out and run the ball at you. Okay, then you got the turnovers. You got the ball rolling. The offense was still competitive. You did get a touchdown. You know, CD got a touchdown near the red zone. You found something in Honolulu in the red zone.
I thought you would be home by now.
I just picked up my pizza. I'm like 2 minutes from my house.
Oh, okay. All right.
You found something. You found something in Honolulu. I think you found some different things in the red zone. To me, the red zone issues hadn't been. It's been execution and kind of keeping it a little bit more simple in the red zone. I think Mike McCarthy kind of.
And then you know what? Let's keep it buck. If two tight ends catch those two passes, which hit in their hands, we wouldn't even be talking about the red zone.
I mean, Hendershot has dropped one. Shoemaker has dropped
all
one.
three of them.
And Ferguson has dropped one.
And then here's another one. Remember when they give the ball to Hendershot on the end around?
And the motherfucker can't read the hole.
If you get that to a running back, you don't overrun the hole. He cuts it right back.
Yeah, So that's another one. The TP, when TP went the wrong way, you know, he walks in the end zone if he just runs straight. And then I'm gonna go back to another play. The play where little bitty boy was in the backfield. I ain't gonna even call his name. They're gonna call little bitty boy was in the backfield. When little puny. I can't even think his name right now because he pissed
Oh,
me off.
Turpin.
Instead of Turpin running to the hole so Dak can give him the fake, he just immediately comes out of the backfield running his route. So when Dak showed the ball, everybody on defense knew that it was a play action. You got to go toward the ball on play action and then run your route.
Yeah, you got to sell that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather run that play with Tony Pollard than run that play with Turpin. Because Tony Pollard as a running back knows what to do. I'm going toward the ball so he can fake it like he's giving me the ball, draw the linebackers up, and then I'm open in the flat. So it's an execution issue in the red zone. Tonight, we got a team that ain't good in the red zone. So maybe some of those red zone miscues we'll turn those field goals into touchdowns. And we got a field goal kicker. So if we do get to the 40 and they stop us, we know we damn near automatic from there. I mean, last year, hell, sometimes you ain't know if Marlon was going to
he just lost all his confidence.
So it's gonna be a game, man. This is a
and the game is about to start in 5 seconds. So
I ain't saying we about that. All right, I ain't saying. Listen, I ain't saying we gonna get blown out.
We didn't say that. We just saying chill. We just saying chill out. Enjoy the season, and then
enjoy the ride.
Yeah, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey. Man, the way you going, you ain't gonna get there. You gonna kill over.
You have a flat tire. You're gonna have 4 flats.
Yeah, it's early. It's early. I'm not trying to tell you to be overly confident, but I'm saying you got a good football team.
Yeah.
You got a good football
team. We're gonna find out. They might listen. I've been waiting for this game, so however they do, if they play them, like I said, if they play them like good, like, you know what I mean, and just don't do no dumb shit, like I'll be probably more confident throughout the season.
Dumb stuff, but a lot of that stuff has to get weeded out over time. I mean, you got to, but there are things you can look at. Look at Flower last year, how he played last year compared to this year. He's much better this year.
No, he plays much better. He played much better, especially in the running. I mean, he's still
he's playing, but they pass rushes. So when you think that, sometimes your run responsibility goes out the window because Bosa does it. A lot of people tired. I'm like, he ain't really totally, because he always thinking you can get him all the time. They just have to execute. We're gonna enjoy this game. We're gonna hop back on. Brian probably won't make it because he got to get up at 6 in the morning. He doesn't need to hear this shit. And
hey man, I'm telling you, if they win, I might be on tonight.
All right, we'll be cool. Tonight. And whatever happens, if you text us at 4:30 in the morning, I'm coming down to Philly and slap the shit out of you, man. That's too early. Enjoy the game. I'm gonna talk to you. We're gonna have this text is gonna blow up because I know everybody's gonna have opinions tonight. So,
it's gonna blow up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Enjoy it. We starting right now. Yeah. So enjoy your pizza. We'll be back on. Thanks for everybody for listening to us being Reeves therapy session. All right.
All right, man. Y'all be good.
All right.